Greetings from Zurich, Switzerland. Thank you so much for tuning in to Streetwise Economics. Today, I'm going to share with you how I made US $500 trading whilst exploring Zurich. Like right now, I'm recording in downtown Zurich, and I just wanted to share with you guys, like how I was able to trade whilst I was traveling. The first thing is, like, I'm based in Canada mostly, and I was able to set up my trades when we left home. That was in May 8th. And what I'm doing in terms of my trading is I use options, but also use uh, buy stocks. And the idea is to then sell them for a profit. So what I was able to do is I was able to identify some stocks that I wanted to buy and to trade. And these stocks include, I mostly trade stocks like Google, um, Apple, but I like to also use options. So what I did is I set up my trades on Monday when I left, and by the time I arrived here in Zurich, that was on Wednesday, I was already in profit. So I cashed out over $229 the first day. And then I also made another $167. The good thing is that Zurich is actually 6 hours ahead of New York time because I mostly trade in the US stock markets. And I was able to do my activities. As you are aware, we traveled to Grandawind road trip. Today we are going to do a seed tour, and also we are going to visit the Lindy's home of chocolate, all these things. And after doing all those activities, I would then come back and do my quick trades. So that's how I was able to do that. But I want to just make sure that you guys you understand trading is not a get rich quick scheme. For me, this journey has taken me quite some time. I started seriously taking trading about 1 year ago, and at first I didn't have specific strategies, but right now I learned that if you identify a few stocks, or if you want commodities or whatever security, you pay attention to them and you understand how that security moves. And then you develop your method and you backtest the data. That's another way. Another helpful thing that I've seen is that if you have a coach, like for me, I have my coach or my trading community, like my uncle, Ron Myresera. I have been trading with him. Sometimes you may have blind spots, so that sort of helps because sometimes you may miss certain things. But my usual thing, like trading plan, is that normally on Sunday, that's where I do my analysis. I plan for the whole week, and I'm no longer day trading. Like that means minute by minute. So what I then do is I then decide to say I want to trade these stocks if they get to this certain level. And by the way, I'm an economist, so I have a bit of understanding in terms of finance. But regardless of that, there are a lot of other macro factors that you really have to understand. Like for me, I like to go on investing.com, see how the week is like. Are there some events that are 3 star, in other words, that are going to move the market in a big way? So I identify those and I set up my trades to say, if this particular security comes to this level, I'm going to buy and exit at this point. The most important thing also is to make sure that you are not greedy and aggressive. And once I see profit, whether it's sometimes just think of it, if I can make profit of maybe 2%, 3% in a day, if you compound it, that would be a lot of money. As an example, I've been showing you guys how I'm trading. I have an account that I started with 300 Canadian dollars, and then I added 15,000 US dollars, and I've been able to grow that account because if I convert that startup capital, it's slightly above 21,000. But now the last time that I checked is over 31,000, right? So the idea is now I'm able to beat the S&P 500. It's up 45% year to date. But the thing is, I understand the things that I trade, and trading comes with the risk, especially if you don't know what you're doing. The other important thing is that trading allows me to see the world. Like right now, you can see I'm in downtown Zurich. I'm going for a tour, and of course today is a weekend. But you can see this beautiful view. That's a tram, that's what they call them. And you see here, this is hotel down here in Switzerland, and I am able to travel the world. And more importantly, this is my passion. So I wanted to just share this, guys, with you guys to say, look, if you want to learn more about trading, feel free to reach out to me for coaching. And I have a community of traders that I work with on www.streetwiseeconomics.com. I hope you like this video. Make sure you subscribe and follow me on social media, and hope you enjoyed the views. And I'm gonna be doing more of this kind of content where I share with you guys some of the things that I'm learning, because for me, I want to invest but also understand how the world works. You see, Switzerland is very expensive, so I have to find a way to fund it. But more importantly, learn about other things. As an example, I saw there's a Google office there, and there are quite a number of other stocks that I actually trade, like McDonald's. There's McDonald's here in Switzerland. I saw that they actually also have some shops here as well. So what that means is that these companies, they are actually multinational. And when I am investing, and I was talking about trading, of course, which is just buying and selling for a short space of time, I really want to understand. So this is what big hedge funds managers do. They actually have the funds to travel the world and actually see before they actually commit their money. So for me, in a small way, I like to understand how the world of finance works, but also learn, like here in Switzerland, most of the things that I heard about Switzerland was that there's farming. Only when I'm here, I got to learn that only 8% of the population here in Switzerland, they directly rely on agriculture as a form of their employment. And there's the Swiss village. We went there. I am learning about these things. And of course, it's not cheap, but trading allows me to then use some of those profits to fund the kind of things that I am so passionate about, which is traveling the world and exposing myself to the whole world of finance and a lot of other things. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this. Like, subscribe to this channel, as I will be bringing more content as I travel around the world. Thank you. I will see you next time. Isaac signing out from Zurich, Switzerland. Thank you.